Bonjour, I am Sandrine, the founder and leader of the Golden Age Spiritual Ministry. Together, we learn about the embodiment of our multidimensionality so we can reclaim our full sovereignty in this beautiful reality. My High Council and I are happy to welcome you into our movement of spiritual revolution. Please subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my new transmissions. Thank you for liking, commenting below and sharing this video. Show us your love.
I have always been interested in learning about spiritual development and learning different spiritual techniques. And it's most likely like you. You might be a Reiki master. You might have learned about human design and gene key and astrology. You might have learned about quantum healing and so on. And this is so awesome, right? We always feel so excited and so empowered when we do that. And then, maybe like me, when you start practicing that with people, you find yourself spilling out the frame that you were given as a kinesiologist, as a Reiki master, because you don't know why, but you feel inspired to all of a sudden move your hands differently. Maybe sing these songs in weird languages. Maybe go and grab that crystal and place it over there, and you don't really know where that comes from. That used to be me. I would be in sessions with clients, and very quickly after receiving, this certification or that certification, I realized that the certifications were completely obsolete because I was standing around the table with a multitude of beings of the light, and we were all co-creating together. I could see some of them working on the feet. I could see some of them working in the field with some distance. I could even perceive some of them in other star system calling me to go grab this new brain in this hidden place in the Sirius realms. I could feel them asking me to go and touch that point, then shake here and then do that. And I was like, always, yeah, whatever, let's do this. So I did that for a while, but it was always kind of like a little bit all over the place. I was always following the movement, and also I was always feeling like, who are really these beings? What is it that am I doing? What is it that am I supposed to be doing here? It's completely out of any frame. What is that? I would also receive massive downloads as I was in someone's field for a one-on-one session. So, for example, I could see the person on a ship sailing from Africa all the way to the States, and that person was a slave, an ancient woman that carried so many codes of wisdom from a country in Africa. And this beautiful woman was chained into the darkest chamber of the boat, sold as a slave. And I could see a big storm. The ship sunk, and this person died chained as a slave when she had been one of the most powerful ancestors of her tribes ever. And on my table, there would be just this young, 18 years old, suffering from anorexia, not knowing where she belonged. And she had massive wings tattooed on her back. And I would have goosebumps all over and all of these downloads. And I was like, what the hell is this? What is happening? How am I supposed to activate and process that? And what am I supposed to be doing? For many years, I worked on refining my art. I worked on understanding different connection with timelines, alternate realities, past lives, ancestors' timeline, inner child. I work on working one-on-one with clients, but also on myself, on doing the inner work. And then 2 years ago, no, 3 years ago now, 3.5 years ago now, everything changed because I started trance channeling. When I started trance channeling the Arcturians, everything changed because within a very short time frame, I was activated to the truth of my own divinity of what it was that I was to bring on this planet, which is to be a teacher, a mentor for people experiencing what I had been experiencing, so they could understand their own unique body of work. They could understand exactly how to connect with their spirit guides. Who are they? Are they galactics? Are they dragons? Are they earth elementals? Are they ascended masters? Are they angels and archangels? Are there sometimes lost souls and demons and low vibe entities? Who are they? What is this realm? How do I get there? How do I get quantum technologies that can be brought inside the body? How do I do all of that? I got initiated into my own art, into my own body of work. And then from there arrived the Sirius portal. I'm always the most activated with my own downloads around this gateway of the Sirius portal, which is happening soon as we are here at the time of this recording, just very close to the opening of the Sirius alignment on the 4th of July 2023, leading all the way to the Lion's Gate on the 8th of the 8th. I was taken in a vortex that was so powerful, I could just not do anything else than that. I started writing and writing and writing pages and pages of this really advanced body of work about fractal reflection theory and how the heart is the portal of our soul, but also how the heart is where we communicate with alternate realities, with parallel lives, with light beings, with galactics, and with the cosmos. Also, how through the heart portal we could possibly shapeshift. We could possibly time and space travel into future timeline and past timeline, but also in other star systems. This is how the great Hathor, ascended master Hathor in ancient Egypt, did. So this is how she shape-shifted into her Syrian body. So this body of work is there to work with different levels of this architecture of fractal reflection theory, and it is revolutionizing humanity. So I'm teaching that extensively through the different workshops that I do, the different online courses that I do, weaving that with mastery of channeling, with mastery of our senses, with mastery of our connection with this current incarnation. Because this body of work has allowed me to feel the most grounded in this reality than ever before. I might be from the star, but most of all, I am a very strongly coded earthling. You know what? I have been on planet Earth all the time. Always. There is not a single era, a single timeline on planet Earth when I was not there, when my oversoul network was not there. And in this life, I have been reactivated and the volume has been turned up, and it is being turned up continuously very fast to higher and higher levels of frequency. So I am called to live and breathe my purpose all the time, no matter what. My work is not my work. This is my life. This is an extension of me. This is what I was born to do. This is who I am. There is no way I will ever stop speaking about this. This being the sovereign embodiment of our multidimensionality, this understanding that every single part of our human is of the light. There is no such thing as shadows as such. I understand shadow work and I respect it, but the work of fractal reflection theory is completely like it's light years ahead of that. So we don't circle in the shadow anymore. So we worked with the alchemy of the heart portal to so uniquely connect with our unique soul blueprint that we can experience massive quantum jumps in new realities, in higher levels of identities. So we understand how to communicate with precision to our spirit guides, to our soul family, to our high council. Some people have a high council. Not everyone does. mission soul have a high council. So if you are a mission soul, you know that you have a high council. You might not know that. But what is the difference between a high council and spirit guide? High council is very highly organized collective of beings that co-create together for a specific purpose on planet Earth or in other star system. But here we talk about Earth. And so these very advanced beings, their life mission, their life purpose is to support us. Our high council is the most important collective that we can connect with that is in non-physical form. Did you know as well that if you have a high council, most likely you are a member of this high council, you only happen to have a body. Are you the only one that has a body? Or are there more emissaries of the high council in human form now? It depends. For some, we are a multitude that carry the code of a high council. For others, it is just one. Sometimes we know straight away, sometimes we don't know. So this is what I teach. This is what I share with others. This is what I have found to be my thing. So now I don't work in physical one-on-one sessions any longer. I have sessions online. I have the Golden Circle, which is my most exclusive container when we have very potent one-on-one sessions like that. I also have Iria School of Channeling, the 1-year certification program that is going to help you become an extraordinary channel of light so you can channel your own body of work. You can channel your purpose and be so deeply anchored in your purpose that you breathe it, you live it every single day of your life. I have a series of different online courses and I do many events such as during the Lion's Gate. At the end of the year, we work with the unique archetype and amazing being called the Golden Phoenix. The Golden Phoenix is a very potent trilogy. I also work with many galactics, especially the Arcturians that I still Trance channel. So if you join Iria School of Channeling or the Golden Circle, which is my most exclusive container to work in a very profound, deep, intimate way with me and my high council, in these two containers, you could have the chance to receive, you will have the chance to receive direct access to the Arcturians and experience the potency of their transmission and healing abilities. So you see, I went from kind of loving being a little bit all over the place with my psychic abilities, my intuition, my healing abilities, to having refined my connection to my soul and my soul purpose so precisely that now I teach other people how to be very precise, how to know exactly what's going on so they can see the big picture, but they can also zoom in with crystal clear precision on, let's use this technology from that realm with this being right now on this place here. Also, I teach people to be better coach, better channels, better mentors, better teachers. I work as well with writers, for example, with artists that I want to be more connected to their channel. So they don't necessarily want to heal and teach others, but they just want to have a greater ability to connect to their own art, their own artistry, their own mastery. So I'm sharing this with you because I want you to realize that the version of you that is here and now is absolutely perfect and beautiful. You have come such a long way from who you were before. And we can honor our past self for doing the work so we could be here today, sharing this space together. But you can also realize that the version that you are now is really not the version that you are going to be maybe in a few months' time, maybe in a few years' time. You will be upgraded because now is the ascension. Yes, now is the great awakening. So we are being activated more and more. Many of us have the volume being turned up. What does that mean? Is that our oversoul network co-creating with our crystalline divine genome as one, because we are one. We already live within the one unified field. What is inside of us is outside of us, as above and so below. So when that has been decided, that the volume has been turned on, there is no way you can hold back. There is no way that's not gonna happen. There is no way that not gonna have to deal with everything that is brought up to the surface, because you are required to do the inner work, to step up into being the embodiment of the truth of your own divinity. And you know that if challenges come into your life, if all of a sudden this and that are not aligned to your life any longer, it is because you are required to clear the field, to become a crystalline divine vessel of your own divinity. You know that it is happening to you now. If you receive this video, most likely you have felt it. This is why there is this quantum magnetism when you are attracted to me, because I can help you. This is what I do. I help you to receive more of you effortlessly, to remember the truth of your own divinity. And I do that in many different ways, depending on what feels aligned to you. It can be through online courses. It can be through one-on-one session in the golden circles. It can be by joining Area School of Channeling, because you are ready to become a leader of light. You are ready to channel your own body of work and to co-create very closely with your high council, because you know you have a high council, because you know you're a mission soul, you know you are here for more. So when you work with me, you can expect to shift very fast, because this is what happens. I've been doing this work for over 3.5 years now, training people in containers. So I've seen, over 1,000 people, come into my field and receive from me and my high council. The reality is very different, very, very different. They never expected this to shift so fast, and in so many areas of their lives as well. People that co-create with me, depending on where you join, what you join, you will be working more or less closely with me in terms of live presence. The closer you are, the faster the change. So like there is the Golden Circle and Area School of Channeling for direct access and for accelerated pathway of evolution. There you are plugged into my field. It means that my oversoul network and my high council, co-creating with your sovereign divine soul and your high council, work all the time. All the time, day and night. We work on mirroring back your light. We work on literally creating the safest space that you have ever experienced. So there is no one aspect of you that needs to be hidden any longer. So there is no rock that is left unturned. So you can feel completely, fully received in the whole of who you are. Because we know, we can perceive the whole of your oversoul network, your multidimensionality, your connection with your star family, with Ascended Master. We can see what you're dealing with right now. We can see how to help you to ground more, to embody more of you in this reality now. We are really such high frequency council to co-create with. Me and my high council, we absolutely love witnessing people shift fast, because we are here to activate leaders of light into shifting into the embodiment of the truth of their divinity, because we are here to serve the ascension process. Now the time has come to really show up fully to who we are. Now the time has come to say yes to embodying our purpose, to discovering more of our purpose, more of ourselves. Now the time has come to serve people, to stop hiding. Spiritual enlightenment is not hiding in a secret society, self-sustained, away from the love vibe people. That it is a wrong belief that is literally brought up by the law matrix system. We are here to connect with our tribe, not to hide. We are here to shift and revolutionize humanity, so the ascension process happens as one. This is the first time in human history that humanity is ascending with the physical body. I welcome you into my field. I welcome you into any program that you feel drawn to take. I would absolutely love to chat with you if you are interested in joining Area School of Channeling or in joining the Golden Circle. Both are open for enrollments. I thank you very much for watching this video, because if you are called into my vortex, it's because you are called into rising up to being the embodiment of your divinity, to reside so powerfully into your own sovereignty that can bring your own gift, your own purpose to serve humanity now on a big scale. I thank you, and I will see you hopefully in one of my containers. Bye for now.